Good morning, everybody. We are here. It's a beautiful day outside today so far, showing that it's 71 degrees and partly sunny. It does say partly sunny, not partly cloudy. That must mean it's a little bit more sunny than it is cloudy. We've got Dark Bro, F-I-R-S-T, first in the chat, baby. What's going on, Dark Bro? Dilly to you, Dark Brilly. Where's Pat at? We don't know. Lemon Lust is second. We got Lemon Lust with the first leg. Lemon Lust. Nick F, good morning to you. Frank, how are you? Mr. Brian, Dark Bro, D's, baby. We got Dark Bro, Lemon Lust, Mr. Brian, Dark Bro, Mr. Brian, all of you guys. So glad to have you in here right now. Let's check the market out and see what we got going on, because we got AMC in the top left-hand side of the screen sitting at $4.12 right now. It is up 0.73% on the day today. We won gains, guys. We won gains. I don't know why it keeps going down. Shiba Inu coin sitting at 741 points per coin, down 2.63% on the day. And extremely stagnant price action over the last, half hour here. This is insane. I mean, if this was any other coin, I'd say this coin is dead. But, look at this price action. Not even a single tick in the last half hour. Very strange. GameStop sitting at 24.32, up 3.12% on the day today. Very nice there. Mullen Auto. Oh, my gosh, man. Mullen Auto down 14% on the day today. It is sitting at 11.71 cents. Mullen Auto, my gosh, dude. Look at this. This is the hourly chart. It doesn't even have hours of gains. Mullen Auto on an hourly chart, you should not be able to see a stock on an hourly chart going from 70 cents to 11 cents. This company only goes down in price. Where will the bottom be? I unfortunately have no idea. The good news is there has to be a bottom somewhere, guys. We'll look at the market cap here. Let's just look at the market cap right now. Market cap on Mullen has got to be getting ridiculously low right now. All right, where we going? Market cap, $28 million for Mullen Auto. That is an extremely low market cap. The book value per share right now is already $1.27. So clearly it is trading much below the book value. And I don't know, man. I don't know why this company is plagued the way that they are. But I truly believe if they start to generate some revenue, we could actually see some very nice gains in Mullen Auto. I don't know why they stopped selling things. They were making $30 million a quarter, and now they're making zero. They're getting ripped. They were a positive net earnings company. 21 cents, negative $2, negative 63 cents, negative 16 cents, because of course they continue to dilute their shares and put more shares out there. So then the diluted EPS looks a little bit lower than the previous quarters, even though losses are losses. And they're making, I don't know. I think they could turn around at any given time. But this is one of those stocks where you are not going to be able to predict the bottom, because tomorrow it can always go lower. Man, Mullen Auto is sitting at a $28 million market cap. It has got to turn around soon. The NASDAQ, speaking of turning around today, having a very nice day so far, sitting at 13,622 at the moment, and we are on our way back up, ladies and gentlemen. We could be retesting that 13,800 recent highs here very, very quickly, and of course we know 16.2 was the all-time high, so we are encroaching on all-time high territory. AMC 413, GameStop sitting at 24.25, Dogecoin 6.4 cents today, down 1.5%. Ethereum 1860, down 1.5%. Shiba Inu coin 741, down 2.5%. Bitcoin 30,400, unable. We looked at it, man, unable to sustain a move above this 30,600. It maintains its level of resistance right here. So we definitely got to keep our eyes on the level that we are at right now. Do we retrace or do we try to break through? 11.7 on Mullen. We've got Sundial sitting at $1.30. The SPY 436, not 346. BBIG sitting at $1.24. BBIG getting rocked recently, man. BBIG touching $1.12 from just a couple of days ago. Beginning of the month, it was $2.40. We've already lost 50% of its value in BBIG. Hycroft Mining, 28 cents. This is a pretty big move for Hycroft Mining. Getting ready to touch all-time lows. Yes, 28.4 cents is the all-time low on Hycroft Mining. Adam Aaron manipulated this stock higher by announcing that AMC was going to be purchasing it way back when everybody was excited about AMC. Boom, shot this company from 28 cents to $2.80, a 10x gain. Of course, AMC, I believe, did not sell their shares. And right back down we go to 28.8 cents. So all-time lows getting ready to be hit on Hycroft Mining there. Netflix, $436 to QQQ, $365. We've got Ape sitting at $1.73. MPW, $912. Not bad on MPW. Tesla sitting at $257. Turning back up there, looking solid. And Novix, baby. Oh my gosh, dude. Everybody throw a congratulations to J-Bones when he gets in here. That dude is rich. PID sitting at 1777. Joby sitting, whoa, where is Gorilla Invictus? Gorilla Invictus is rich, my friends. Joby sitting at 891. Gorilla Invictus in Joby, busting out through all levels of resistance right here, looking very solid and testing this level right here. Watch out, man. If it comes back up to $10, it's going to be hitting some pretty strong resistance. But, dude, you are looking solid on Joby, man. Oh, my gosh. 40% gains on the day today. We've got some massive money being made for J-Bones with an Novix and Gorilla with Joby there. I like it. I love it. I want some more of those gains, please. Please do that. Mullen for president. Yes, Mullen for president. If it sounds like something you're interested in because it continues to go down and down and down, let's get started. Sarah Destet, 50 Shades of Croy. What's going on, Sarah? Glad to have you in here right now. Lemon Loss, what's your opinion on Mon Bullish? Will it reach $50 to $100 in the next 12 to 24 months? Yeah, with a reverse split, it could. Mr. Bryant, dude, I don't understand why Mullen keeps going down. It is not going to reach those levels unless it starts to generate some revenue, right? Clearly, that's its first problem that it needs to do is make money. I don't know if they ever plan on making money or if they simply plan on diluting investors to pay their paychecks. So that's my major concern with them is they have zero revenue at the moment. Do I think that they're going to be $100 per share in the next 12 to 24 months? I am highly, highly skeptical that that's the case. So if you're looking at, dang, what is that? From where we're at right now, a 10 and then 100, 1,000x gain in Mullen Auto over the next 12 to 24 months, I would be beyond skeptical. I would say no. Boring play alert. WKLY for stocks and TGIF for bonds. Currently researching these two ETFs. Very nice, Frank. You're going to have to let us know what you find out, man. Dark Bro, Nick, Frank, D's, J-Bones, Sarah, Mr. Bryant. Fist bumps around, baby. I love it, Tony D. ETF, NFT, blockchain, and crypto coins. What's the difference in them and how do they work together? So an ETF is traded on the stock market. An ETF stands for Exchange Traded Fund. Basically, what an ETF is just a combination of different stocks. Okay, you can go out there, and there's several different types of ETFs, by the way. Okay, but an exchange-traded fund is just a basket of stocks or index tracking funds that trade on the stock market. So if you don't want to go out and buy a share of Apple, buy a share of Google, buy a share of Amazon, buy a share of Facebook, buy a share of Netflix, you can go out there and buy a tech ETF. And you would be able to get exposure. It will be weighted. It might not just be, equally weighted, but it could be weighted differently. But you would be able to get exposure to all of those shares by simply buying one ETF. Same deal. If you want exposure to the retail industry, but you don't want to go out there and buy every single retail stock, you could go out and you could buy an ETF that tracks the retail industry, that tracks, I don't know. They literally have so many different ETFs. But it's a great way to diversify simply by buying one share and investing in an overall industry or overall basket of stocks as opposed to buying one stock. An NFT is a non-fungible token. So an NFT is simply a cryptocurrency that you can't sell half of or a tenth of or whatever. So if it's worth $250,000, you have to go out there and close out the entire $250,000 NFT, like your Bored Ape Yacht Club or whatever it would be. You cannot sell, you know, 0.01 coins. So like if you want to go buy Bitcoin right now, you could buy a tenth of a Bitcoin, you could buy a hundredth of a Bitcoin, but you can't do that with an NFT. It is non-fungible, or in other words, you can't break it apart and sell a fraction of that coin. Gonna give away C-Notes from KuCoin. Everyone wants your info. Wonder how long DeFi is gonna be DeFi. Yeah, Tony D, man. I got the same exact notice from KuCoin this morning, and I'm telling you right now, DeFi is not gonna be DeFi for very long. Okay, I'm calling it. I would say I'm calling it now, but I've already called it before. The SEC is going to make sure that DeFi does not exist. Okay. And if they have to make it illegal, they'll make it illegal. But the SEC is going to make sure that DeFi does not exist. Oh, just watching a Loom video. Aruba Sue! It's so confusing with so many proposals up for voting. Sometimes I feel you're a rabbi, and then I feel demon might be rabbi. Well, no, Aruba Sue. I'm none of these guys. I'm none of these guys on Twitter. I don't have time for that. I barely have time to make tweets myself, man. So I'm not any of these other guys out there. And I think that it's good. Okay? I think that it's good that you might think that I'm a couple different people, because I don't want to take just any one side in the way that I present these videos. And I don't want to bias any opinion. I simply want to make sure that people are out there thinking for themselves. That they don't get tied up in, well, this is definitely the right way to go because Claybro says this is the right way to go. Question everything, make your own mind, and then move forward confidently. So, yeah, I'm not any of those guys out there, dude. Really don't have time to be multiple personalities. But, I don't know. I think it's cool. If you get any questions, if you want to broken down a little bit more, I feel like I've got a decent understanding of what's going on. So please ask some questions if you've got questions about the different proposals that are up for vote and so on. Lawyer-client confidentiality. Should that law be implemented in crypto investments for the investor? If we have to KYC, why not have those laws? I think we get more adoption. Mr. Bryan, yeah, dude. Well, I would hope so, and I would hope that like a broker confidentiality would just be like a given in the industry. I'm not exactly sure if that's what you're saying or not, but I think that should be a given, that these exchanges shouldn't be able to share information or anything like that. Are you talking about share it with the SEC? Or are you talking about sharing it with public, or sharing it with what? Hit the like button, y'all. Listen to D's and click that like button. Peter, we're going to look at BCH. Bitcoin Cash is probably still up because I haven't seen anything saying it's climbed down. Oh, yeah, it's still up there. Michael! Thank you very much for the super chat. Michael says, Bilbo. Rabbi. That team is trash. Fist bump. Fist bump. Fist bump. Fist bump, baby. Michael Allen. Thank you very much for the super chat, Mike. Absolutely appreciate that. Look, guys, I don't know if these teams are trash or not. I'm going to be honest. I don't even know if the current Layer 1 development team is trash. What I know is these guys are claiming, every single one of them, is claiming to work part-time on the Terra Luna Classic blockchain, and they are ripping tens of thousands of dollars a month for their part-time labor. Even if they are working part-time, even if they are putting in 30 hours a week, which is part-time work, and I guarantee you they are not putting in 30 hours a week, They are still ripping full-time paychecks in order to do so. It is not about building Terra Luna Classic up for any of the developers that are currently developing Layer 1 team number 1, Layer 1 team number 2, Layer 2 teams, nothing like that. It's about receiving a paycheck, man. They see that community pool there, and they want it. I want it too. I say we go for it here pretty soon and get the proposal out there just to give the rest to Clay Bro. But yeah, Mike, man, I agree with you. Just be skeptical, right? Don't just think because the Bilbo Rabbi and those 6 samurai are a trash team that the other team is good. I mean, we've got to look at what's actually being done for the blockchain. Bitcoin Cash, ladies and gentlemen, on an absolute rocket to the moon. Bitcoin Cash up more than double over the last, I don't know, what is this, week? Going from $108 to $230 per coin right now. Bitcoin Cash absolutely ripping. A couple different reasons that Bitcoin Cash may be rising is that it is one of the 4 cryptocurrencies that is or will be listed on that EDX exchange that these guys from Fidelity and Charles Schwab and so on want to create. So it's on the list of, I think, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, Bitcoin. Does anybody know what the other one was? Does anybody know? I don't know what that other coin was. And then there's 4 coins. Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, Bitcoin. I can't think of the other one right now. That could be one of the reasons that it is, or the only reason that it is ripping higher over the last couple of days here, is that it might be getting that listing. I thought the crown was going to fall off his head. D's? It is a possibility, man. I get into it. Just another way they can get their hooks in and control the monetary system. Time for my tinfoil hat. Tony D. You're right, though, man. You're right. I mean, I cannot disagree with you at all on that. Yeah, sure. What do you think about the alternate team and about the current Layer 1 team? So, I think that I was able to answer that, Aru, with Michael Allen's Michael Allen's super chat there, in that I'm not a developer, which I do believe puts me at a little bit of a disadvantage when I begin to talk about the development teams. So I feel very confident talking about money, budgeting, and you know, looking at personal finance and corporate finance and things like that. And both teams are simply vying for a paycheck, okay? I do not know the skill level of either one of the teams. So that puts me at a disadvantage because I do not know the skill level of these developers. However, when I see things floating around out there, these guys vying for these paychecks are potentially trying to spread lies about other teams, I think that is utter nonsense. I don't think that that's a very good tactic, and I don't think that that's going to do anything but damage the reputation of themselves and the Terra Luna Classic blockchain. I'm making reference, of course, to the 6 Samurai saying that and getting that Reese guy over the last, 24, 48 hours in that space call to say that the current Layer 1 team has got us so far behind parity that we are being laughed at by other chains. So I think that's a dirty tactic, and it's not beneficial for anybody. However, I don't know that the current Layer 1 team is actually doing their work. I don't think anybody should be paid a dime for unaudited work, especially if you're not going to be clocking in. If people are expecting to receive a $5,000 to $10,000 a month paycheck and they're not clocking in to do so, dude, they're deceiving somebody out there. Somebody that's voting yes. So, I don't know, man. I do wish I knew a little bit more about development so that I could talk a little bit further. I just know we're going to destroy that community pool, and then none of those guys are going to be around if we continue the same direction that we're currently going. Anyways, but every 3 months, they want to dip into the cookie jar. Yeah, it's true, Michael. It's true. Look, I mean, if somebody were willing, I think every single one of us would probably dip into that cookie jar. I'm not going to sit here and trash others in order to try and do so. But it is obvious that keeping the community updated on what is going on is worth at least $5,000 a month. Luke Burnarmy, part of the current Layer 1 team, is doing just that on a less regular basis, and he's ripping a $5,000 a month paycheck in order to be the project manager for the Layer 1 team. The developers, we don't know if they're working a half hour a day or a half hour a week, but they're ripping $6, $7, $8, $9, $10,000 a month paychecks. So, yeah, dude, I would take a piece of the cookie jar as well. If somebody was willing to pay me $5,000 a month, $10,000 a month, and I would expect you to do the same thing that they're doing right now. It's just, dude, provide some sort of a value or some sort of a service, or allow your work to be audited or something, man. I don't know. Let's see. The question is for everybody not wanting to KYC because they want to be decentralized and not looked at. Oh, yeah. Well, dude, I don't think you should be. I really don't think that you should have to KYC in cryptocurrency. But I will say this, okay? I don't see the problem with it in terms of KYCing when you want to cash out, okay? My view is that crypto is crypto. Crypto is not sovereignly governed or owned by any country across the globe, but their fiat currency is, okay? I don't have a desire, a necessity, or anything in terms of kind of wanting South African rands, for example. Like I sent a super chat in South African rands the other day. I don't have any desire for South African rand. Therefore, I don't care what requirements the South African rand puts on its citizens to use. The same thing being said for crypto. If I solely want to transact in crypto, I simply want to hold it on a decentralized wallet. I want to keep it on the blockchain, and I never want to cash it out for US dollars. The United States doesn't have any jurisdiction over the South African rand. The United States should not have any jurisdiction over cryptocurrency. It is not theirs to control. Now, if I want to cash out and I want to move my Bitcoin over into US dollars, I do think that it's fair at that point to have to go through some sort of a bank, because that's where you're going to be keeping your money. And if you're transacting in US dollars, I don't think that it's that bad for KYC to take place. And, KYC means know your customer, if you guys are unfamiliar with that term. And I don't think it's that bad for the exchange, the bank, whoever's allowing you to cash out that cryptocurrency, to know who they're paying that money to. But if it's Bitcoin to Bitcoin, man, if it's Bitcoin to another cryptocurrency, the United States, what do they get off thinking that they can own that sort of a transaction right there? They don't, and they can't. Those two ETFs pay weekly dividends. Both are from oh my gosh, dude, weekly dividends. You guys are going to be making some serious money if you're getting weekly dividends like that. That can accumulate very quickly. What are your thoughts on EDX Exchange? YNB Fight? I know you asked that question a couple minutes ago, man, but I'm trying to catch back up in the chat here. EDX Exchange, I believe, is not Wall Street's necessarily answer to cryptocurrency, but what I see happening here is Gary Gensler and his cronies are going out there and trying to destroy DeFi, and they're trying to destroy CeFi. They're trying to destroy the industry as we know it. So their beloved friends and their beloved, just sacrificial allegiance to each other they're paving the way for Wall Street to come in. They're paving the way for these institutions to come in and own the industry. Citadel's the stock market, man, and we already know that they're in bed with the SEC and Gary Gensler, and Gary Gensler will turn his head and look the other way when they want to do something dirty, and they're allowing them to not just seep into, but potentially own and monopolize the cryptocurrency market as well. Kill the competition and let your friends join the game, so that you guys can all play together and keep the money on your own hands. That's what I think EDX is doing. What's up, Claire, bro? What's going on, boss man? One other crypto day in the market. Blessings. Like the smash button. Or like button, smash hit. Yes, I thought like the smash button. Do it, Sean. Click that like button. Yo, Bender, what's going on, man? Hood got a $40 price target and is now unbanned from Wall Street bets. Kathy Woods is also loading. Think it's time to buy. Let's see Hood here, and I will say this. I do not like Robinhood as a company. Okay? I do not like them. I think that they're dirty. But, $40 price target. Let's see what Dweeble's got out here. All right, well, I'm seeing high price targets around 25. It is possible that somebody gave him a $25 price target. So, Robinhood. Do I think it's time to buy? You look at the weekly chart, and it has been holding very steady in this $8 to $10 range for several months now. After the IPO, had a nice run up, and then got hit very hard as the bear market ensued. I think that Robinhood can and probably will do excellently as the next bull market takes place. Same as the cryptocurrency exchanges. When people begin to flock back into the markets, I think that is going to be beneficial for the markets. And a lot of people will begin to use Robinhood. A lot of people will begin to use Webull. A lot of people will begin to use KuCoin and Binance and Coinbase and so on, if they're still around, when the bull market takes place. So we had a lot of people kind of leaving during the bear market and during the decline. Things do seem to have steadied off for Robinhood, and it's all but inevitable that when people become confident in the stock market again and the stock market begins to hit all-time highs, people begin to flock back into those little retail exchanges and those little retail brokers that are out there, and the stock should go up, yes. I don't like Robinhood, though. I probably won't be buying any Robinhood, but yeah, they probably will do well during the next bull market. Hey, are you friends with a raccoon yet? Dude, I'm telling you, the raccoon comes and visits every night between like 9 and 10 o'clock. But over the last couple of days, the raccoon has brought 3 babies with her, I'm going to assume now, with her every night. And so they're a little later when the kids are coming along, and they usually have been coming around 10 o'clock for the last couple of nights here. So, dude, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. I don't know, man. I think it's absolutely awesome. So, not definite friends yet, but I think it's absolutely incredible that raccoon brings its babies to eat some popcorn and eat some. Dude, they love peanut butter, man. Peanut butter and sunflower seeds, and like if I'm eating some popcorn or whatever, I'll throw some popcorn out there. They really like popcorn, but peanut butter and sunflower seeds, they go crazy, man. Bitcoin to 40,000, end of year. Let's go, Samir. I hope so, man. Can anyone be a validator? Do you use coins to stake in order to do so? Can you make money using coins in a way like that? Yeah, Mr. Bryant. So I don't know which exchange exactly you're talking about, but there are different requirements on different blockchains and different coins to become a validator and so on. So if you want to use Shibarium as an example, you've got to be approved by Shiba Inu coins, or by Satoshi, if you want to be a validator. And you've got to hold at least $10,000 in, well, 10,000 bone. That's like $3 grand, $4 grand, $5 grand, depending on where the price is at. So you got to hold at least 10,000 bone in order to be a validator. But yes, you can make money being a validator. It's almost like mining for the blockchain. You earn a percentage. But yeah, you can make money doing that. Are you going to get like super rich on it? Probably not, but it's a decent way to earn some passive income. We need a video of the baby raccoons. Oh, I'll show you, dude. I'll show you last night. Hold on. You need a video of the baby raccoons. This dude acts like I don't have a video of the baby raccoons, man. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'll show you the night before last, because apparently I did not get a video last night. Can you guys hear that? Those are the 3 babies. And then that's the mom. They were eating apples. I covered some apples and some peanut butter, and they were eating that last night. All right, what do we got here? Samir, you probably were gifted membership, and it expired. Oh, come on, Samir. Grab that green name, man. Hey, bro, I told you. Gorilla. Joby is killing it today. Let's pull it back up here. The thing is, our monster cost basis here is 408. Already to my initial investment out, letting the profit rise. Sally, that's what I'm talking. Gorilla, I'm glad you took your original investment out. You are reaching resistance around that $10 mark, okay? But Joby sitting up 40% on the day today. Ripping higher, man. Absolutely congratulations to you. Doubling your money. So now you are just free to roll. I don't know if it's a long-term hold for you. I don't know if you still got 100 shares and you can trade some options on it if you want to go out there and generate yourself some income. But absolutely congratulations to you on that one, man. Luris Jerkovics. Thank you very much for subscribing to the channel. I don't know if you're in here, if you're on a video, but I absolutely appreciate that. Yeah, dude, Joby killing it today. 40% gains. Absolutely ripping higher, man. That is a beautiful green candle. And coming back here, you got to come all the way back to 2021, man, before you start to find your resistance in the area that we are currently in. Dude, I don't know if this company is going to go back up to $17. I don't know anything about what they do. I guarantee you know more than I do. But looking at them, dude, just eating through that resistance level today. And an amazing 40+% gain at the moment. So congratulations to you on that one. Getting out, booking some profit. Or not necessarily booking some profit, but letting your profit ride now. You've got nothing invested in it. You can hold it the rest of your life if you want. Is that a dog bowl? No, that's actually the bowl that I... That's like an old... You know those little cookie dishes that you can get for Christmas? You know those little, like those Christmas cookies, the little butter cookies or whatever they are. That's one of those. I spray painted it and then put it outside, and that's what I was feeding Chip Bro and all the chipmunks in. And then the raccoon just started to come for the bird seed and stayed because I fed him other things. So yeah, I put the stuff in there, but then once the baby started coming, I didn't put all the food in that dish anymore because... well, Mama doesn't like to share, I'll tell you that. So if the baby's trying to get near Mom's food, Mom's like, no, you guys get out of here. First, boom, baby, No Toast is first. What's going on, No Toast? Yo, Clay, bro, what's good, man? What's going on, Killer Peja? What's up with the market today? Any news on anything? So Killer Peja, the overall market, stock market's doing very well today. It is up 0.25% at the moment, and pulling back over the last, I don't know, half hour. No, that's about 15-20 minutes there. Pulling back a little bit, but still, nice day overall, continuing this uptrend that we have been seeing since the beginning of 2023. Nice 6 months of solid gains there. So looking nice with 30+% gains in the overall NASDAQ. Crypto market, kind of... I want to say stalling, okay? I don't want to say getting rejected yet. But crypto is unable, or Bitcoin at least, is unable to break through this 30,600 mark and pulling back a little bit from this area. Overall news, I don't think we've got anything new in terms of stock market news or cryptocurrency market news as a whole. Clearly, we got a lot of information floating around in terms of individual projects, but I don't know if we've got anything in terms of the market as a whole. So, not complaining, it's just a weird day. Chris, you're allowed to have weird days, man. The good news is tomorrow will probably be better. Pudgy, you seen it? You seen it? Shake and bake, baby. No Toast. No. Pudgy's like, no, you weren't first, man. You were not. Anybody use Coinbase? Haven't used my account over 7 months and go to buy. My account is waiting for authentication, email, customer service, and stuff. Still pending. Probably want more info. Yeah, I don't know what kind of info they would want. If you were, so you were authorized or, I mean, you went through all the authentication before, and you were just stagnant for a while, and now you have to re-authenticate yourself. Is that what you're saying? I used to go down to the beach and feed the foxes. Sereneste Croy. Very nice. I have actually only seen a fox. This is crazy. I've only seen a fox like one time dash across the road. I'm sure that there are foxes in my backyard at some point. With all of the animals that go back there and eat, there has to be foxes. But I've never seen a fox in my backyard, and I've really only seen a fox one time kind of run across the road. I wish I got to see some more foxes, but I guess I'm just going to have to get some fox food. I'll have to get some fox food and attract the foxes to my backyard. Definitely long on Joby. They have a $100 million contract with the, what is that, U.S. Air Force? Very nice. Invictus, man. I hope it is a beautiful long-term hold for you, unless you turn it into a trade. Where are we going? 50 Shades of Colors. Yes, 50 Shades of Croy. That's what it is. Chip Rose 5. Dude, I know that for a fact foxes are smart, but Chip Bro is smarter, man. Chip Bro is smarter. Chip Bro's the smartest chipmunk in the world. Okay? He's the smartest chipmunk in the world. No concerns about Chip Bro. Chip Bro is a good guy, and he is going to continue being a good guy. Foxes are smart AF, perhaps smarter than dogs. Weird that we haven't domesticated them. Samir. Foxes are smart, but Chip Bro's smarter. Gosh, man. See a fox every few weeks. I need to get a fox in my... Like, during the day, I need to get a fox in my backyard. When do foxes come out? We've had quite a few foxes, deer, and badgers. Ooh. I don't think I've ever seen a badger before. Badger would probably scare me. Like a honey badger, those guys, they don't mess around, do they? Bitcoin coming down a little bit at the moment, guys. It's not that steep of a decline, though. So it looks like a lot of purple on the screen, but that's because we are zoomed in. So Bitcoin moving from 30,470 down to 30,330. Not a huge decline by any means, but, you know, if we zoomed out the way it probably should be, it would really look like that. So I wouldn't get terribly upset watching this little purple action take place. But if we start to see something big, we may hold up support at the $30,000 mark. So we got a ways to go down, and it's still looking good right now. No, JB, I don't know if you were in here yesterday afternoon, man, but I went to the petting zoo yesterday for my niece's birthday. And, dude, it was an absolute blast. It made me want every single one of those animals. See, the problem is, right, I love these animals, and I really would not mind having a pet. But I am just obscenely allergic to cats. There's no way possible that I could have a cat. There's no way that would work out. Dogs. I am allergic to dogs. Annoyingly allergic to dogs. Not to the point where I couldn't live with a dog, but I can't play with a dog, right? I can barely pet a dog. So as soon as like, you know, as soon as I would start to play with them and throw their toy and they got their slobber all over it, dude, I start sneezing ridiculously, man. If I start to pet them, I start sneezing ridiculously. My eyes dry out and all that crap. So I don't think it would be fair necessarily for if I've got a dog, if I can't even touch that dog or play with that dog, it's not even that fair for him. So I don't know what my allergies would allow, but dude, I am telling you what, those baby goats, those little goats at the petting zoo, and then those mini pigs. Ooh, dude, I don't care what you guys think about a pig being ugly. If I'm not allergic to a pig, that could be an absolute possibility. That thing was pretty sweet. But those baby goats, dude, they were legit. Of course, the rabbits too, right? But the baby bunnies, they let you pick them up, they let you hold them, they let you have a good time with them, which is exactly what you want to do. But then the older bunnies over in the petting zoo area, man, they were just sitting like on the very inside of their cage, out of the reach of everybody. It seems like they did not want to be touched. And I'm like, dude, if I got this rabbit and he was cool, and then all of a sudden he didn't want anything to do with me, and I'm sitting here feeding him every day. Oh, man, you dumb little rabbit. You got to let me touch you, man. So, yeah, that's... I had a good time with the petting. Maybe I just go to the petting zoo every day. I was chasing a rabbit with a... Pudgy once he went under a barbed wire fence doing a backflip, and somehow the backflip was caused, by leaving a ear. Ooh. Well, Pudgy, don't do that anymore, man. We have loads of foxes over here. I've seen them daily. Peter, I need to see one, man. Just kidding, Clay, bro. I love how all those animals in the backyard. Dude, I love having all these animals in the backyard, too. I really do, man. I really do. And it's the best of both worlds, because I get to see them. I just don't necessarily get to touch them. And it might be a good thing, because then I'm not allergic to them. If I have a golden doodle, I don't have any problems with him, but I do have problems with it. Yeah, JB, so that's interesting. My sister, she got one of those Bengal cats or whatever. Supposed to be hypoallergenic, right? At least not for me. Ridiculously allergic. My dad's got a golden doodle, right? It's supposed to be hypoallergenic, but apparently not for me. It's not terrible. Like, I can pet the dog and all of that stuff. But, dude, as soon as... And, they always want to lick you. Which is fine because that's what dogs want to do. But, yeah, dude, it don't matter. 5 minutes, man. It's almost like I can feel the poison entering my veins. As soon as a dog or cat tries to lick me like that, it's just like I can feel it seeping into my bloodstream. And immediately... Shit is terrible, dude. It really is. Really pity you, Clay. I'm Clash, but no, Samir, they really do, man. It's ridiculous. Like, the most beautiful things in life, I cannot experience them. I can, but then I get all weird. Dude, dogs and cats, absolutely insane. And then the beautiful outdoors. I can't even go sit outside on a nice spring day without taking some Benadryl or Claritin or something. Because I'm apparently allergic to outdoor beauty and all things good in this life. The pollen this year was like debilitating, man. I've just cooked up a nice gammage. No, I don't, Sarah, I don't mind if you're cooking up pigs. I really don't. But those little pigs, man, I'm telling you, I'd like to bring one of those little pigs home. On my way, Sarah. Let's go, Peter. One night, we had a black bear and a cub go through our front yard. Oh, my goodness. Dude, I don't think we've got any bears around here in Ohio. At least around here. If we did, you can almost guarantee yourself that I would have it in my backyard. I would be trying to feed that bear, and I would definitely get it on video. And it would make me happy to feed that black bear in my backyard. It's dangerous, guys. I'm dangerous. It was running fast enough to rip its ear. Oh, my God. Pudgy! Calm down with that, man. I don't want to hear about it. There's a humane reason for doing that inhumane thing. All right. Well, as long as there was a humane reason for doing it, man. Just got my daily dose of Lung drama. A rabbi is blackmailing Luke Bernard, giving him 24 hours to step down, dox himself. A rabbi's gonna dox him. That's pretty low. Yeah, Kristen, let me say this, right? That's sharing somebody else's personal information on the internet is not cool, okay? Like, don't ever think about doing that to somebody else. Clearly, you guys, like, know my face and everything. I'm doxed in that sense, and I'm not hiding behind an avatar or anything like that. But, dude, when you go online and share somebody else's personal information, first and last names or addresses or anything, number one, it is not yours to share. Number two, you're not sharing it about yourself, and it's clearly, you've got security reasons for not doing so. You learn it from a young age. Don't go out there and give these creeps all of your information. But, dude, I don't know if it is. It should be a crime to do that to somebody else because you literally put them in danger by doing so. So I think that's the dumbest thing that anybody, dumbest and most disrespectful thing that anybody could do to anybody else. So yeah, don't do that. Rabbi, man, if you're listening right now, do not be an idiot, okay? In sharing other people's personal information on the internet that's credentials to being an idiot. So don't do that. Take a Benadryl, Clay. DD214. Yes, Benadryl works. I've taken a Claritin for, probably like 30 out of the last 35 days. I've taken a Claritin, and it has worked relatively well. Does not last 24 hours, I can tell you that, though. Lasts maybe like 8 hours, and then it starts to fade. Benadryl, dude, I'm out. I'm out like 3 to 4 hours after taking a Benadryl. Good luck, my friend. I am gone after that. It is a crime. Okay, well, good. As it should be, man. As it should be. And I do believe it's credentials for being a genuine idiot and sharing somebody else. It's the same thing as thievery, man. I think that you are a genuine idiot if you steal from somebody else. I think it's one of the dumbest things that you can do. I mean, dude, ask and you shall receive. If you honestly need something, there's a lot of people that are willing. Not everybody, but there's a lot of people that are willing to help, right? But don't steal. That is just very bad. I hate that. I hate thieves. And if you're going to be sharing somebody else's personal information, yeah, if it's not a crime, you're an idiot, and you should not do so. But hopefully JB is right, and it is a crime. It's crappy. Yeah, it is. It really is. It's just dumb, man. The smoke from Canada is back in Maryland. What's it looking like in Ohio? Tony D, it's really foggy outside today, so I'm hoping it's not smoke, but it is very foggy outside today. The weather, I looked at the weather this morning, and it did say that it was foggy here, so I do hope that it's fog and not smoke. Otherwise, it is very bad here in Ohio right now. Let's see. I have been guilty of doxing and not even knowing what it was. You know what? Yeah, Mr. Brian, but stuff like that could be an accident, right? Some stuff can be an accident. It's still not cool. I mean, you should be very aware of anything that you post online, even if you are even if you're not somebody with followers or anything, just always be careful of what you post online, man. Even if you're taking a picture in front of your house, but you've got your house number in the background, visible somewhere. People can zoom in. Cameras are good these days, man. You can zoom in pretty far on pictures. And then, not to say anybody would ever do anything, but you just got to be careful of the stuff that you post online and be very aware of everything. Right, Rabbi isn't doxed. He's hiding behind the avatar of some rabbi. Right, it's Kristen, it's dumb, man. How do you tell the difference between a black bear and a grizzly bear? Climb a tree. If it knocks it down, it's a grizzly bear. If it climbs up the tree after you, it's a black bear. There you go. D's, man. I don't ever get chased up a tree by any bear, man. That's not something that I want to do. I'd rather just feed the bear. And then, he'd be happy, and he wouldn't want to chase me because he's nice and full. But the real question is, when will Farmy drop below that 40-cent mark? It's on its way down today. 41.77 cents right now, down 0.55% on the day today. Only 228,000 shares being traded with a market cap of under $10 million. Man! I do think we should go in there, man. I do think we should go in there. If this drops down to 5 cents or so, and we've got $1 million market cap on Farmy, I think this is a coordinated effort, owning less than 10% combined shares between any one individual, should go in there, do a hostile takeover of Farmy, sell the company, and just split the cash that they're sitting on between us. Because with a $10 million market cap and a supposed, look at this balance sheet, supposed $60 million in cash, yeah, dude, we should just strip this company apart and each walk away with a cool 10, at those prices, a cool 60x gain on what we were able to get in with. Yeah, dude. I would easily, and it's because they've wronged me. Okay, and I do not believe they're running a business over there, but I would easily shut that business down for the $60 million in cash that they have. Those people can get jobs at a different place. It's not bad. They don't even have a job right now. What they're doing right now is using investors to dilute their ownership and use that to pay their bills. Much bigger difference. Tony D, Indiana's pretty smoky. News said dangerous breathing levels, so stay inside. But my bosses wanted to continue to work, so believe them when they say they care about you. No, Chris, man, they care about their jobs getting done, man. But at the same time, there's been a lot of news recently where we've been told to stay inside because breathing conditions are bad for our health. And although smoke may be one of those things that causes you to stay inside, oh man, we don't really need people forcing us to stay inside. Believe only half of what you see and none of what you hear. Emma D, that's true. And even less than that if you're at a magic show. Oh, Clay bro, I ran the numbers last night while updating the spreadsheet. Currently, the long-term retirement portfolio averaged a 7.79% dividend yield. Frank, dude, that is a ridiculously high dividend, man. That dividend alone, not including any of your capital gains. So if you never even got a single capital gain, you're averaging the stock market's annual return. The average annual return for the stock market. Phenomenal. Add your capital gains into that, dude, and you are already beating all of the money managers out there who can average the market. Well, the market beats the money managers on average. And then you're beating the market if you simply have a single capital gain. M's in with her pearls. Hey, hun. Yes, whatever that means. Dark Bro, did you have an amazing birthday? We hope that he did. Yes, I did, Emma Dean. Of course, I don't do anything normal, so I had a lemon meringue pie for my so-called cake. There you go, Dark Bro. Happy birthday to you once again. Now we had to wait another year to sing it, though, you guys. Dark Bro, sounds perfect. That it does. Good. Thank you, Em. Super busy at work, so been missing the streams of late, and you. Peter, man, you can't be missing the streams. You got to stay with us. Limitless, that's my favorite thing. There you go. In all honesty, Clay's talking about allergies, making me realize I've been the complete opposite and feel like I keep smelling a campfire in the air. Chris, dude, if that's the case, man, yeah, you probably do have a ton of smoke out there. But I'm telling you, dude, anybody that doesn't have allergies probably takes for granted the fact that they do not have allergies. But if you guys can pet a dog, if you guys can pet a cat, if you can go out on a beautiful spring day and enjoy the outdoors, you're living life, man. Some people cannot do that at all. And unfortunately, I do have a very difficult time petting dogs, can't pet cats, man. And going outside on a nice spring day, that'll last about a half hour before I start sneezing. And it's not just a chew. It's like I want to blow snot all over the place, and it's just disgusting because it's that bad. Hey, what's up with altcoins? Bitcoin's 30,000, and everybody trading sideways. Look at Shib, 700s, and months ago, Bitcoin was 18 to 20s, and Shib was at 14. Yeah, Tony D, man, what we're seeing right now, Bitcoin outpacing all of these other altcoins, and altcoins sitting sideways because everybody's kind of waiting on what's going to happen with the SEC. If the SEC right now seems like they're on a mission to destroy everything but Bitcoin. Maybe everything but Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, or whatever the heck the other fourth cryptocurrency was that's going to be listed on the EDX exchange. That could be their plan, man. That could be. I don't know what their plan is, but they're not taking this one day at a time. They have a plan. I believe the result of their plan is to own the industry. So that's why Bitcoin is kind of seeing this confidence right now that is not trickling down into the altcoins. When confidence does or should return to altcoins, that's when you're going to see some massive gains. Not only should they pick themselves back up to the levels that would be in correlation with the gains in Bitcoin, but they should surpass it. I mean, anytime Bitcoin would run 10%, you should see a 20, 30, 40, 50% gain in some of the altcoins out there. So, yeah, altcoins should pick back up if the SEC doesn't try to destroy the entire industry. I'm convinced they're putting hallucinogens in the air. I've been hearing voices. Oh, God, dude. Dark bro, man. I wouldn't doubt it, but if you're honestly hearing voices, you might want to talk to somebody about that a little bit more than just us, man. I don't know. Good bro, allergies suck. I'm sorry, they really do. So they really do. But I've had them. I kind of know what to expect, and I can easily deal with it. Chemtrails, chemical spills, solar flares, fires, volcanoes, Schumann resonance. I don't even know what that is. What is the Schumann resonance? It's off the charts. Emma, yeah, I agree, but I don't know what the Schumann resonance is. Soon, King. Soon. That's all. These does is good. Something, sometimes great, and awesome. Oh, King is, soon, King. Let's see. Litecoin price predictions this bull run. Yeah, King in the North, man. It's so difficult to say. Litecoin is not one of those coins that people necessarily seem to flock to during bull markets, but it's one of those coins that has been around forever and will most likely be around forever. So I don't see why Litecoin couldn't attempt like brand new all-time highs during the next bull market. So Litecoin right around 100, right? Oh, that's not Litecoin. Litecoin, okay, back down to 85. So Litecoin's seen a little bit of a pullback over the last couple of days here, down to $85. If you're looking at the monthly, you can see that Litecoin has done very well in 2017. It did even better during the bull market of 2021. So let me just pose the question this way. I kind of know what I would expect, but let me ask you what you would expect. Massive rallies back here. Golly, dude, going from 5 cents to $400. That is it's just a wicked increase. So 2017, phenomenal gains in Litecoin, going up to roughly $370. The previous bull market, 2021, going up to a little over $400. Where would you expect the spike to be during the next bull market based on these previous gains? I'm guessing somewhere in this area. Upper 4s, maybe lower 5s. If it's a ridiculous bull market, which 2021 was ridiculous, 2017 was ridiculous, but if it follows the same pattern, you're probably going to find yourself in this area based solely on technicals. Now, the thing that I do like as well, when you look at the long-term graph of Litecoin here, you can see that this level has been holding up very nicely as a long-term minimum support on the monthly graph. You can't really pull it out back down to here unless you touch those wicks, but it still does hold true. Going back nearly, 8 years? So these levels have rang very true and have held up. This is kind of the body, so you might be able to pull it back to this area in here, but it was very stagnant in 2015, 2016. So if you get another pullback, man, maybe this was the low and we're getting ready to take off here. But if we get another pullback, I'd say $50, $60 on Litecoin could be a very nice entry. And hopefully during the next bull market, it absolutely rips. But I want you to know that is solely based on technicals. Everything could change the game if Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, and Bitcoin are the only tradable cryptocurrencies. If EDX is the only legal exchange in the United States, everything could change. So, that's based on previous performance. Schumann resonance is the measurement of Earth's vibrations. You could consider it the Earth's heartbeat. Blackouts and bursts of energy never seen before have been observed lately. Well, dude, yeah. I don't know if Mother Earth is a thing that I would necessarily quote, but it does not sound good that extreme energy spikes have been coming in a time when things are seemingly spiraling out of control. Gotta go serve up the game at eggs and chips. Goodbye, everybody. Sereneste, 50 Shades of Croy. Enjoy your evening, and hopefully we see you back this afternoon. I got a computer now. I finally get back into business. There you go, Dark Bro. That's what I like. But do you ever question which is the voice you're hearing? Like, are you hearing the voice, or is that thought of you hearing the voice is actually you hearing the voices? No, I would think it's in your head. I don't think you're actually hearing it, right? It's got to be in your head, Pudgy. No, you can't be hearing it, man. Because if you're actually hearing something, there's an actual vibration that would have to be vibrating off your eardrums in order for you to actually hear it. So it's got to be in your mind, man. Deep thoughts, it's got to be in your mind, though. Good grief, just got here at the moment I just won Shib the Moon. Yeah, Joyce, me too. I'm glad you got here just in time to say goodbye. The SEC bans crypto in the U.S. Can I still hold my bag on a different platform and withdraw? YNB, I'm going to be honest with you. If they ban it here in the United States, I would not imagine that you would be able to withdraw. There's no path forward that I see where they wouldn't let you get off exchanges and allow you to cash it out before they make it illegal, but I would imagine that you would not be able to withdraw for US dollars within the United States. That's me speculating, but so I want to be clear on that. But I don't think we're there yet. Need to worry about that just yet. No, here. So you tell me if you have $1,000, what would you buy? King of the North. Yes, we can go over that right now. Okay, we'll go over it a little bit more detail in the afternoon live stream. It's already past 1 o'clock. But right now, man, I would focus on things that are a little bit safer, okay? More confident. If you're talking cryptocurrency, I'd be looking at some of the bigger coins, ones that I know that aren't going to necessarily be affected by the SEC and not necessarily going heavily into altcoins. Stocks. Right now, we're seeing a very nice gain in some of the bigger blue chip companies, but I do believe eventually the small and mid-cap stocks will catch back up and could surpass the gains of blue chips. So I can break that down a little bit further for you in this afternoon live stream. Very good question, but right now we're taking off, man. Yes, Pudgy's bringing in the devil's advocates questions. That he is, man. Keeping him alive. Guys, get your names in the chat right now. We're going to do some shout-outs. Bitcoin, Shiba Inu coin, everything seems to be curling down a little bit at the moment. Dark Bro, thank you very much. All right, there. Now it's showing up on the screen. Dark Bro. Oh my gosh, Dark Bro. I'm pretty sure that was the first and only super chat of the day today. Thank you very much for that. Absolutely appreciate it, man. Keeping it real. I like it. And Richard, you all rock. You rock, Richard. And glad to have you with that 4-month member chat. Richard, thank you very much for keeping that green name for 4 months. Dark Bro, thank you very much for the super chat. Absolutely appreciate all of you guys, man. I do hope that you have a great afternoon. Enjoy your lunch, enjoy your work, whatever you guys got to do today. And, of course, come back and hang out with us around 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Pudgy, man, shout out to you. Dark Bro, Dark Bro, thank you very much. Kombu, see you later, man. Lemon Lust, enjoy your afternoon. Richard, thank you very much for the member chat and keeping that green name for 4 months. Kai, enjoy your afternoon. Old Rounder Bro, see you later. Mr. Brian, Lemon Lust, enjoy it. Dark Bro, see you later. D's, congratulations to Richard, and congratulations to you, D's. Aruba Sue, lots of love to you as well, man. Emma D, enjoy your day. Tony D, Joyce, see you later. We've got Reb Met Bez. Hooty hoo to you too, Reb Met. Aruba Sue, see you later, man. D's, Reb, see you later. Kai, all of you guys, you know what time it is. You want to say it with me? Say it with me. Till the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.